welcome to Ask Us Anything. You know how this works.
Sorry, it's he. You do it.
I'm Mikhail, that's Nico, that's Hanyo.
Yeah.
And the 3 rules are: 1, has to be automotive, not cars, preferably cars, not weird hybrid, some, I don't know what.
So what, no Toyota Prius question?
No, that is a car.
Oh.
But anyway. 2, keep it clean, no foul language. Otherwise we wash your mouth with it. So 3, don't crash into that Mercedes. 3,
that's
something you can't find on Google.
Is a Brio coming? Is that a Brio? Yes.
Shall I unleash the CVT?
Yes.
I am unleashing the CVT.
We are driving in another version of
It's a Honda.
new Honda.
Okay. And we've got lots of questions this time. And some answers, right?
And good morning to everyone who's having winter season now around the world.
Good
Sorry
evening,
about that.
if it's evening in your place. We don't know what time of day you're
We'll
watching.
make life easy, just good day. That sorts everything out. Just
that's
say
why
good
we have
day.
him.
Good day, mate.
Thanks, Nico.
Okay. Right. Abram 8C is asking, I watched your acceleration video on some of a manual car. I saw a flawless second and third gear power shift.
Thank you.
Have you ever selected the wrong gear when testing a medium car?
Oh yes. Should I take this?
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely. Getting the wrong gear. We've never done a glory shot or whatever that's called, where you go back into first at 120. But I have missed third or not quite gotten second. And we are actually working on a bloopers reel, of which it turns out we have a lot. Crunchy gearboxes, start-stop systems which come on just as we're about to pull away, stuff like that. So look out for that. Thank you for your question, Abraham.
Okay, next one. Eckert van Toorn.
Oh.
I think this might be for you.
Eckert
It's a
van
Merc.
Toorn.
I can see it's a Mercedes-Benz question, so
Yes.
it will probably be for Hanyu and I.
Yes. I came across a channel just now and already subscribed.
Thank you.
Awesome vids and content. Okay. I recently started driving a Merc C280 W203 as a daily.
Yes.
I need to know which fuel will be the most sufficient, 93 or 95. You must live in Gauteng, yes. We don't have 93.
At the coast?
Yeah, at the
no,
coast.
we only have 90, 95.
I
So what do you reckon?
Well, the ideal is usually you want to go for a higher octane overall.
The highest you can.
So if you have the option for 95 octane, and obviously it would make sense that the petrol prices are still the same regardless of octane.
Yep.
I would say do the 95. Long term, your injectors will last a bit longer. You won't have to clean the throttle body as frequently. Your catalytic converters, all that. So long term wise, running a higher octane helps the car, and then obviously the bonus is you have a little bit more power.
Of course.
Preferably not close to speed cameras.
Yes.
We are very responsible here. So find out where all the speed cameras are before you put in the high octane fuels.
Right, next question please.
Okay, Rakesh Prayapati. Sorry if I got your surname wrong.
Yes.
Can you upload a video on the top speed of a Mahindra pickup? Does it have a top speed?
Yes.
Everything push it off a cliff.
Everything has a top speed.
I think it comes with a calendar, not a speedometer.
Okay, but now the question is, which one? Does he want to do the Bolero? Does he want to do the Scorpio? Does he want to do the very well-named Mahindra pickup?
That's not a bad car actually.
Without
not a
the
bad
seat.
pickup.
No, they're very reliable. In Mozambique and on the farms, okay, you buy them.
Very affordable.
They're affordable. You work them very hard for 2 years. You make your money back on them because you work them to death. And then
speak of the devil.
You sell them.
There
we
it
go.
is.
Hopefully you can
Should
now
we
see
drag
it being
race
shot.
him so then we can do a top speed run?
Okay,
That's a good one. I hope the sun's not annoying you. But yes, Honda Civic 1.5 CVT versus Mahindra Bolero, or whatever that is.
Alright.
What is that?
Okay, another question from Rakesh. He asks, can you do the top speed of the Ford Transit, the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, the Renault Kangoo, and the Citroen Berlingo?
I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say Rakesh is a top speed junkie.
Yes.
Right. I don't think we've ever done top speed on purpose, other than at 1.5 half-pounders and the Renault Quid and other things that run out of puff at about 160 or so. I'd love to do top speed. We would love to do top speed, but the road we use is not long enough and not safe enough. So, sorry, no, not yet.
That's
Perhaps at a later time.
And we have to be honest,
It's it's not legal.
It's
here.
not legal.
Although we use sort of a private road, but still,
It's still
it's not legal.
Although a quid and a Mahindra, you might be able to do it within the top speed limit.
That is true. That is true. Anything
No
is
comment.
Rakesh, take this as a compliment. You have very weird and interesting cars you want to know the top speeds of. It's not your normal pub talk about
No.
comparing a Citroen Berlingo and a Renault Kangoo 0 to 100s.
And we like it because people want to see abnormality. And they come out right.
I don't know. For weird cars that aren't fast, I'd rather do like a handbrake test.
Yes.
To see if you can take a corner, handbrake, drop to second gear and pull away.
Okay.
It's a bit hooliganish, but it's a van. You're supposed to be slightly...
Oh, you must drive it like
A van driver, come on. You have paint to deliver, you need to be quick. Okay, the next question, let me quickly have a look. Okay, Rakesh says he loves our videos, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, trains are awesome in RO. What modifications are done? Okay, he's referring to the Renault Sandero 1.4.
Trains.
Yeah, no, the guy's name is Trains Are Awesome
Oh,
in RO.
hello, trains are awesome. We're like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
And he wants what?
You did a...
What modifications are done to this?
Yeah, he's referring to a 2011 Renault Sandero 1.4 for acceleration test.
We've answered this before. Dear viewers, all of you, the cars we test are supposed to be standard because they come from the factory, just like this guy. And we assume they are standard. If they have been modified, it's not to our knowledge, but they're supposed to be just like the ones that you buy off the showroom floor. So no chips, no tuning, no exhausts, nothing. Standard. Thank you.
And also they are not really ran in.
They're running really hard,
Yeah.
much like the 318i. Yes. Gentlemen, yes, you ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay. It comes from Anthony. And he watched our C350E versus 350 SE
That was a
comparison
very
video.
fun but sad video
Thank
at
you,
the
thank
same time.
In the US, Airmatic is standard on the C350E. Is it the same there as well? I did have to sort of Google it. I won't disqualify it because Google didn't tell us. The Mercedes-Benz spec sheet, I think, did. And in fact, yes, Airmatic was also standard on the C350E, which is great if the car's new and you're going to sell it after a few years, but if the car gets a bit older, Airmatic can be a jolly expensive thing to maintain.
That's true.
I'm going to do 3 more questions which come from our Facebook. And I can already tell you that all of these questions are from our friends and colleagues who are having a bit of fun. So one is a guy called Neil Mostert. He sounds
A
dodgy.
lemon law
I
guy.
think it's a lemon law guy with a
Yeah.
the knife-wielding lemon expert. He says, is a steering wheel compulsory in off-road vehicles? It seems so unnecessary when the terrain determines the route. 2 question marks. Think biomimicry and AI. Caterpillars crawl smoothly over any terrain, thorny or smooth.
This is not my channel, so I'm not going to start a rant. I'm not going to start a
I
rant
think
here.
that's what
Might not
Neil
be
was
an
going
issue.
for. Neil wants to create a feud between us in the
And
car.
I'm upset
Shall
because
he succeed?
and I'm upset because he's a porous old boy. He's supposed to have my back, but apparently
Neil, what are you doing?
You're supposed
Come
to
on,
be
man.
an alumni porous. Come on, don't be like that.
Neil, get with the program. And yes, you do need a steering wheel off-road because if you go fast enough and you're in a rut and it catches something, it's going to chuck you out or you're going to break your front axle.
And if you're in sand, it's to make sure your wheels are straight when you head off.
And sometimes you want in soft or thick sand, whatever you call it, you want it to have a little bit of a steering input. If you go slowly enough, I guess you can just let the car do its own thing.
I should probably overtake this truck.
Do it. Unleash the CVT. Next question at high speed from someone called Anton van den Ekel. He sounds Dutch.
I wouldn't.
Holland. Netherlands. Als je graag wil een vraag stellen. So he says, I have a BMW.
That's already a mistake.
What would be the best air filter?
Well, if it's a BMW, most people go, put in a K&N one.
So here's the problem. First of all, I know Anton and I know what BMW drives. Because what BMW is it? And what air filter, we could discuss this all day, but it's a 2 BMW.
Oh.
It's a what?
It's a bike.
So, okay, so I'm thinking...
But we don't want to discriminate.
So I'm
cars
thinking
and bikes.
loofah, sponge and a drain pipe.
Really?
Yes.
Does that work?
I don't know, I'm not interested in motorcycles. I'm
Anton?
guessing it could.
Go to your hardware shop and get a nice piece of pipe.
But a blue one, not white.
And
blue
then
one.
steal your wife's shower accessories. Is that the loofah? Is that
There's
the
that
one?
loofah sponge. It's essentially made from coral sponges, and then
It's
you...
the one that's like hard, which...
Yes, and then as it gets more and more moisture, it gets
There's
a bit
your
softer.
answer.
But it's still slightly abrasive.
Do that tonight and phone us in the morning.
Why do I know what a loofah is? It's a rave.
Yeah.
It's a trance
I like
party.
the
It's in the
colour.
forest. It's
So
dodgy.
we've derailed poor Marco, who I actually know very well.
But does he have a title?
He's Namibian Canadian
entitled?
royalty.
Namibian Canadian royalty.
It's complicated.
It's like, it sounds like very much the black sheep of
And,
the royalty.
no. He's not actually asking a question. He's simply stating, and this is a good closing remark.
Okay.
Very nice. I'm actually looking forward to this. Thank you, Marco.
Is it?
Thank you
you
for
very
your
much.
confidence in
Oh,
our
okay.
little experiment.
I thought you were talking, I'm looking forward to his comment. And I'm like,
No.
Oh.
That is his comment.
Oh, okay, I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. What's the comment?
And I think we should say again, Ask Us Anything has 3 rules. You can ask us anything in the comments here or any of our videos on our channel. 1, it has to be automotive, preferably cars, but we will entertain bikes. We know who you are though.
But no Nissan Leafs.
No. 2, keep your questions clean. No profanity. Thank you. And 3, something that can't be found on Google. So we don't want to... Hey, we know these guys. So.
We do. Why?
Hello? I think
We owe them money.
Oh, crap.
Oh, shucks.
Keep going.
Yes, me too. I need to order another coffee for my wife.
Thank you for watching. I'm Nico. That's Hanyo. There's Mikael.
Mikhail?
Compared to the Afrikaner church thing, you get upset with each other and then you start a new one. And that's how Subaru clubs happen. I'm in a Subaru club. I don't like your face. I'm starting a new one.
Yours
That's
is the wrong one.
Exactly. That's why the Western Cape alone, I think, has like 35
Subaru
Subaru clubs. I think
Some
they-
with only 1 member in it.
Yes. I think